sospechoso que le... No me alejé lo suficiente. No me alejé lo suficiente.
No se alejó lo suficiente.
Tengo muchas ideas, o sea, en mi cabeza siempre estoy pensando canciones que no existen, o sea, que son canciones mías, pero es el puro sonido. El pilero rata tieso. Sí, ese es él. Me la meten hasta el fondín. Din, 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 din. Me la meten hasta el fondín. Din, 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 din. Cajita de botín, tin, 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 tin. Me la meten hasta el fondín. Dame donaciones, dame, tucha, dame donaciones, dame, tu chipote, dame con micropagos, con microtranzas, págame membresía, págame las donaciones que quiero, día 1 tal juego.
60 millones de cucarachas que se han sentido atraídas.
Me la meten hasta el fondín, din, 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 din. Me la meten hasta el fondín, din, 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 din. Cajita de botín, tin, 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 tin. Me la meten hasta el fondín. No sé, se me hace a mí también sospechoso que le... No me alejé lo suficiente. No me alejé lo suficiente.
No se alejó lo suficiente.
Tengo muchas ideas, o sea, en mi cabeza siempre estoy pensando canciones que no existen, o sea, que son canciones mías, pero es el puro sonido. El pilero rata tieso. Sí, ese es él. Me la meten hasta el fondín. Din, 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 din. Me la meten hasta el fondín. Din, 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 din. Cajita de botín, tin, 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 tin. Me la meten hasta el fondín. Dame donaciones, dame, tucha, dame donaciones, dame, tu chipote, dame con micropagos, con microtranzas, págame membresía, págame las donaciones que quiero, día 1 tal juego.
60 millones de cucarachas que se han sentido atraídas.
Me la meten hasta el fondín, din, 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 din. Me la meten hasta el fondín, din, 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 din. Cajita de botín, tin, 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 tin. Me la meten hasta el fondín. No sé, se me hace a mí también sospechoso que le... No me alejé lo suficiente. No me alejé lo suficiente.
No se alejó lo suficiente.
Tengo muchas ideas, o sea, en mi cabeza siempre estoy pensando canciones que no existen, o sea, que son canciones mías, pero es el puro sonido. El pilero rata tieso. Sí, ese es él. Me la meten hasta el fondín. Din, 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 din. Me la meten hasta el fondín. Din, 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 din. Cajita de voz. Tin, 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 tin. Me la meten hasta el fondín. Dame, dame, dame donaciones, dame, dame, tú chae, dame, dame, dame donaciones, dame, dame, tú chipote, dame con micropagos, con microtranzas, págame membresía, págame las donaciones que quiero, par día uno tal juego.
60 millones de cucarachas que se han sentido atraídas.
Me la meten hasta el fondín, din, 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 din. Me la meten hasta el fondín. Din, 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 din. Cajita de voz. Tin, 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 tin. Me la meten hasta el fondín. No sé, se me hace a mí también sospechoso que le... No me alejé lo suficiente. No me alejé lo suficiente.
No se alejó lo suficiente.
Tengo muchas ideas, o sea, en mi cabeza siempre estoy pensando canciones que no existen, o sea, que son canciones mías, pero es el puro sonido. El pilero rata tieso. Sí, ese es él. Me la meten hasta el fondín. Din, 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 din. Me la meten hasta el fondín. Din, 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 din. Cajita de voz. Tin, 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 tin. Me la meten hasta el fondín. Dame, dame, dame donaciones, dame, dame, tú chae, dame, dame, dame donaciones, dame, dame, tú chipote, dame con micropagos, con microtranzas, págame membresía, págame las donaciones que quiero, par día uno tal juego.
60 millones de cucarachas que se han sentido atraídas.
Me la meten hasta el fondín. Din, 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 din. Me la meten hasta el fondín. Din, 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 din. Cajita de voz. Tin, 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 tin. Me la meten hasta el fondín. No sé, se me hace a mí también sospechoso que le... No me alejé lo suficiente. No me alejé lo suficiente.
No se alejó lo suficiente.
Buenas, ¿cómo estáis, gente? Vamos a hacer esto un poquito más. ¿Cómo estáis, amiguitos míos? ¿Cómo estáis? Buenas, Charlie, ¿qué tal? Buenas, Kurt. Buenas, Alazor. Pues no me había enterado de esto, pero ayer fue el Future Game Show, que es el evento que más me interesa a mí del año. Sabéis que estoy con el tema de las fiebres, ya estoy mejor, ¿vale? Pero ayer y antes de ayer estaba hecho una mierda, vamos hablando claro. Y estaba viendo que, o sea, me iba a poner a verlo, digo, coño, para verlo yo solo, lo vemos en directo, tío. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo vais? ¿Lo habéis visto vosotros o qué? A ver, ¿dónde está el chat? Chat. ¿Lo habéis visto o qué? Vamos a poner esto por aquí. Siempre con sus presentaciones raras, tío. La verdad es que se lo ocurran bastante, ¿eh? A ver qué tamaño pongo esto aquí. Así más o menos, ¿no? ¿No? Pero en fin, vamos a empezar a verlo ya. Dura bastante, ¿eh? Dura bastante, gente. Pero bueno. Nada, en realidad estaba ordenando un poco las cosas por aquí, ya que mañana llega un televisor pequeño que compré al crédito como buen trabajador humilde. Humilde, siempre humilde. Coño, como lo que dice el... ¿Cómo es? Goblinciano, ¿no? Es goblinciano, ¿no? Bueno, vamos a darle, anda, que esto va a durar bastante. No, cállate. Vamos a ponerlo por aquí, por altavoces. Y ahora deberíais de escucharlo vosotros también.
Guess what? It's a world premiere.
Bueno, empezamos ya directamente. World Premiere. Rollito Total Recall, ¿no? Desafío total. Y Blade Runner. Rollo multijugador, ¿no? ¿Por qué pollas hacen estos trailers, tío? No enseñan ni cómo es el gameplay mínimamente, ni por flashes. ¿Esto qué es? ¿Por qué hacen esta mierda, tío? Esto y nada es lo mismo.
That was your first look at Death Sprint 66, a PvP arcade racer coming in 2024.
Now, before you all death sprint to your Steam wishlists, let me save you some time. We have
Una especie de competencia online de parkour. Pero, ¿cómo pollas es el juego? Ni idea.
our very own Spring Showcase Steam page, which you can find by searching Future Game Show on Steam.
This is where you can find and wishlist every game featured in the show. And after the show, you can head to the FGS YouTube channel where you'll be able to rewatch all the juicy trailers and see what bonus content our editorial team has been cooking up.
Plus, there'll be plenty of articles to read about the games we've covered on gamesradar.com.
Okay, I think it's about time we gave the good people what they want.
Me with no clothes on again.
No, not that.
Me with more clothes on.
That makes no sense. Next up, we've got a brand new trailer for a game that's already had hundreds of thousands of you smashing that wishlist button.
Ah, mira el Tochis, tío. Tochis. Qué paranoia, tío. Este está guapo, tío.
Now you are a zookeeper. The job is not difficult. You have nothing to worry about.
Este es una especie de Five Nights at Freddy, ¿vale? Mezclado con La Costa de John Carpenter. Lo que no tengo claro de este juego es si podremos defendernos, tío. Porque parece que somos el cuidador de ese zoológico contaminado por ADN alienígena, no sé qué coño es. Pero que el tipo se comporta como muy normal. Sí, esto es así, ya está, no pasa nada. No sé, es muy raro, tío. Pero mola, ¿eh?
Talk about a graveyard shift. Stop a malicious parasite from infecting the animal kingdom in Zoocosis, which is coming to PC later in 2024.
Now, we've got a game that has the fingerprints of its developers
Da asquito,
all
eh?
over it.
Because everything is made from clay.
But
Da
I
asco, da
swear
asco.
to Bahamut. Here's an exciting update on Harold Halibut.
Humor inglés.
Darling Arna. When the ship crashed, I half wondered if life as we knew it would collapse in on itself as well. It seemed like the pressure of the ocean surrounding us was pressing through the ship's hull. And I wondered how any of us, would find a new way to keep going on.
There aren't many people I can talk to without feeling inferior.
Oh, thanks.
No, I didn't mean like that. You're not a Jimmy Judger, you know? You seem to just accept.
I try. It could be worse. But there must be more. More to life?
Este no sé por qué tiene un aura que me recuerda a los Monty Python, tío. No sé por qué.
Is that Dr. Computer? Dr. Computer? This opens a whole box of questions.
Actually, I did kind of make a mistake.
We all make them, Harold.
Ah! Who? What? So,
We're sorry to put the burden on you, Harold, but you're the next best man for the job.
Yes! I mean, yes.
Básicamente mola mucho por el concepto de stop motion, ¿verdad? Y tendremos que ayudar a un alienígena a sobrevivir. Está guay, tío.
Finally, players can dive into the stop-motion world of Harold Halibut on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on April 16th.
Let's keep this party going with a developer diary from the team behind Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn.
I'm Matthew Wood. I'm animation director on Flintlock. Flintlock is a Souls-like RPG where you play as Nor with your companion Enki, a little fox character, taking on great gods, building on from Ashen, we've tried to go more Souls light, so we do that by increasing the mobility options and increasing the pace of combat. We're trying to make things more dynamic and hopefully make it more accessible to new players to the Souls genre as well as players from action RPGs. The combat in Flintlock is all rhythm-based, which from an animation side means you need to be able to feel the rhythm through the animation. So every 9 frames is like a beat. So being able to make sure that the player can understand when the next attack's going to come and react accordingly. I think my favorite animation for Nor is just like her basic moveset, combining her...
¿Me convertirá esto en el nuevo Forspoken, tío? Yo mientras más vídeos sale de Finlog menos me gusta, tío.
Axe attacks with her gun attacks, and then also mixing that in with strafing with rifles. Some of the traversal options in game would be like jumping, double jumping, dodging, air dodging, sliding down hills, inky rift traveling, and being able to like chain between those. Once you get an enemy down to enough health in a fight, then you can execute a glory kill, either axe or pistol. It's good fun to animate the glory kills. They're usually the more like complicated choreographed moves, and the ones where you get to take control of the camera to really control the framing of the action as well. At times, we definitely wanted Enki to feel like he was a companion alongside you as you navigate the world, doing all of your jumping and your sliding. So trying to keep him in frame to slide alongside you or jump alongside you.
Love a little combat companion, I bet.
Lo dicho, cada vez me gusta menos, gente.
Bet they'd be best mates with Torgal. Flintlock is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC in summer 2024. Sam, I have 2 questions for you. Why have you left me? I'm lonely. And what's up next?
No comment. And next up, we have a Souls-like that casts you as a masked warrior in a world trapped in an...
Yo le vería desde lejos. Ya se dijo que Sweet Baby está implicado. Pero Charlie, ya no solo por el tema político o no, es que el gameplay, mientras más enseñan, más vemos que la protagonista es súper mega poderosa y los enemigos son idiotas. Eso es aburrido, tío.
Eternal play. Here's a closer look at gameplay from Enotria, the last...
A ver, si tu personaje es súper poderoso, el truco para hacerlo entretenido es meter mucho más enemigos. Por ejemplo, en los Devil May Cry, el 5, Nero, Dante, son hiper mega poderosos. ¿Qué hace? Meten muchos enemigos para que te jodan. Pero imagínate un Devil May Cry 5 con 1 o 2 enemigos en cada combate. Es aburrido. Y eso es lo que estoy viendo yo en este Finlock. Que la protagonista puede hacer shu, 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 de todo. Y el enemigo, oh, hola. Hola. Lo veo estúpido, tío. En realidad Sweet Baby está en todos lados. Así que a tomar las cosas con pinzas siempre. Se siente como un Forspoken donde nadie te puede tocar. Exactamente, Charlie. Por eso lo he dicho antes. Que a ver si es el nuevo Forspoken, tío. Es que mira que los primeros trailers sí me gustaban, ¿eh? Pero ya últimamente le estoy cogiendo asco, ¿eh?
Song.
An eternity it spent playing out in the tortured halls of my mind. Mentors, friends, and lover alike turn against you. Whatever end we meet.
Eso era un golem, ¿no?
To compose the song of
¿Una hidra?
together.
Oye, ¿este es el juego mierda que no quiere hacer nada para Xbox? ¿Es este, tío? Es este, ¿no? Sí. Se ve pocho a más no poder, ¿eh? Parece un juego de móviles, tío. Qué fuerte, ¿eh? O sea, los escenarios están bonitos, pero los personajes son bien feos, ¿eh? Sí, y la física es una mierda, tío. Hola, Fid, y qué pena por la pregunta. ¿Este show de futuro videojuegos? Sí, el futuro game show, sí. Sobre todo son cosas de PC y también salen cosas para consolas, ¿vale? Es que los personajes se ven feos, tío.
The swirling maelstrom of creation. Magnificent. Is it not?
In Note 3 of the last song is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox and PC via Epic Game Store.
Este decía que para Xbox, pero salieron los desarrolladores que van a dejar la versión de Xbox fuera para centrarse en la calidad y no sé qué mierdas.
On August 21st, 2024.
The Constructors is up next, a city builder where you design the neighborhood of your dreams. Let's take a look.
A mí me encantan los juegos de gestión, como bien sabéis, pero no le encuentro el punto a este juego. No sé si tú mandas el plano y los personajes trabajan a solas o tú cojas el personaje y tienes que hacer las cosas, no lo sé.
Dust off your hard hats, because The Constructors is coming to PC in Q2 2024.
Okay, let's down tools and hand things over to the developers of Tenebris Somnia, an 8-bit survival horror game with live-action cutscenes. Pillows at the ready.
My name is Andres Borghi, and I'm a film director from Argentina. I'm also a game developer. The game I'm working on right now is called Tenebris Somnia. It's an old-fashioned survival horror game like Resident Evil or Silent Hill or Fatal Frame. But the catch is that in certain moments you have a cutscene.
O sea, puta, ha dicho Resident Evil o Silent Hill. Y esto a mí me recuerda a Clock Tower o Maniac Mansion.
It's an old-fashioned...
Es Maniac Mansion, tío. Puta madre.
Survival horror game like Resident Evil or Silent Hill or Fatal Frame. But the catch is that...
Fatal Frame, sí, sí, sí. Mira, esto Joder. A que se parece mucho un Fatal Frame. Y a un Silent Hill ya no te cuento, ¿eh?
In certain moments you have a cutscene, and the cutscene is suddenly a live action. The original idea for the game came while playing the independent horror game Faith by Airdorf. And I said,
Mira, clásicos estilo Atari.
okay, let's do like a Nintendo game and a movie. In every horror movie, every horror game, when you see the monster is a bald guy or girl, big teeth, I mean white eyes or black eyes, naked, very thin, very tall. It's always the same. It got to be a cliche. So we have to really think how to make things different and unique. So what you are seeing right now is the
Qué guapo, ¿eh? Lo de la cabeza doble.
behind the scenes of the filming, the live action segments. When you make real film, you make the whole thing. You have the beginning, the middle, and the end. But here it's like you're filming small parts of the story, separated. And the thing that glues them together is the game, the gameplay. I
También coge rollo Hellraiser, tío.
really have to be sure of what I'm making, because I'm kinda the only one that really understands what's going on in the shooting. When you're playing the game and you see everything in pixels, you don't really see her face, for example. And suddenly you see the actress in like real close-up. It makes you want more. At the end of the thing, it's a love story. Anyone
Guapo,
can
eh?
understand. There's magic, there's monsters, but the important thing is that you understand the love story, and anyone can understand a love story. For the moment, we only have a playable demo, which is on Steam. Tenebris Somnia will be out on Steam sometime around 2025. You can follow us on Twitter to see some updates of the game.
9.25, tío. Tenebris es, ¿no? A ver. Tenebris Somnia. Ah, mira, se puede descargar ya la demo. A ver. Vamos a descargar la demo. Curioso. Me gusta el juego, tío. Hombre, quitando el comentario ese de tontería. No, es como un Silent Hill y tal. ¿Qué dices, puto? ¿Qué dices, colega? Que es como un Silent Hill. Está loco, tío.
Yeah. I'm going to head back over to be by your side for no reason whatsoever.
Thank you, Cybot Studios, for reuniting us, and for that spine-chilling glimpse of Tenebris Somnia, which is coming to PC in 2025. But if you can't wait that long, a playable demo is available right now.
If you've been keeping up with all things Future Games Show on social media, you'll know this broadcast is currently streaming live at PAX East in the Albatross Theatre as part of the official schedule.
If you're there in person, hello. If you're not there in person, ignore what I just said.
Which was...
Exactly. You might even see us wandering around the halls or standing behind your back.
Hiding under your chair.
Playing with your hair.
Longing for the unbridled thrill of human contact for the first time in years.
Finally being loved.
Metatextuality aside, this next video will give you the lowdown on what's happening at PAX East over the coming days.
Está curioso.
PAX East is taking place as we speak and runs until March the 24th. If you aren't there yourself, check out twitch.tv/PAX.
Toca así.
For Dustborn.
Hablando de Sweet Baby.
Miles on roads roads less traveled to a place we've never heard of for 1,000 miles.
Este juego apesta a Sweet Baby, ¿eh? Pero una cosa loca, ¿eh?
On roads less traveled to a place we've never heard of in service of a shadowy employer.
Welcome to Betty's Diner. I'm pretending we're on a weekend road trip and not on the run.
Normal procedure. Let's not give them a reason to detain us.
Home run!
Be gone.
Do your friends even know what you do? Using your box? I'm not going anywhere.
Hostia, es que... Porque ahora no está Vic viendo el directo, pero Vic se lo compraría, ¿verdad? Vic Autómata se lo compraría. Míralo, míralo. Es que... Puta mierda, tío. Tiene todos los tópicos de los juegos que hasta salió un hombre ahí tejiendo y tal. O sea, a ver, que no tiene nada de malo que un hombre teja. Claro que no. Pero en este contexto ya sabemos lo que significa. Hombre deconstruido, ¿sabes?
Stop it. Stand down, officer.
Oh, come on. Look at the fun we're having together. Hold the bus up.
We walk among. Not dragging us into this would have been helpful. Right behind you.
But if we keep fighting, we won't make it through the Republic. Promise me you'll look after each other.
Como de superhéroes posapocalípticos, woques de mierda. Mira, si está ahí Vic. Mis principios no me dejan comprar eso. Que sí, hombre, Vic. Tienes que deconstruirte, hombre. Puta madre, tío.
Here's some more powerful words for you.
Es que pinta mierda que no puede con ella, ¿eh?
Dustborn is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC later this year. And we've got more to share about Dustborn in the official Future Games Show post-show. So make sure you stick around.
Sam, come with me. How do you feel about cocoons?
Cocoon?
Yeah, you know, a safe, quiet place to be nurtured. Synonymous with butterflies and the film from 1985. Well, our next game is a cosmic horror Metroidvania.
Wait, what's happening?
You'll see.
Puta madre.
Product not yet rated.
Otro clon de Hollow Knight. Es que hasta los movimientos... O sea, por favor, paren ya, colega. Que paren ya, tío. Boy Brown. I need to play Boy Brown. Puta madre con el nombre, tío. El nombre es lo único en lo que se lo han currado, ¿sabes? Silson. Silson son los padres, Charlie, veo.
Void Wrought is coming to PC and Nintendo Switch in 2024. Make sure it's on your wish lists.
You know, Sam, we deserve a pat on the back. We've stayed on track so far. Full steam ahead, if you know what I mean.
You're right. Though I think the writers may have over-engineered the lead into our next game, don't you think?
Just a bit.
Just a bit. ¿Eso qué es? Para que te lo mueva la Play 5 a 8K, ¿no?
Choose your destiny. In Unreal 2, back on track. Wishlist it now as it's coming to Steam Early Access later this year.
Okay, who wants a release date trailer? All of you? Yes. Even you, Colin from Gateshead. Well, there's good news because we've got a good one for an open-world survival crafting game.
Ok. Mira, Palworld creando escuelas. ¿Habéis visto?
That's right, only a week to go. Omega Crafter is coming to Steam Early Access on March 28th.
Up next is Ascendant Infinity, a squad-based FPS where players duke it out and extract resources while fending off murderous snails, amongst other things.
A ver este.
Bring some salt.
Just in time for a beatdown.
Yo me lo compraría. Venga, Vic, admítelo. A que tú ahora mismo te imprimirías esta imagen y la pondrías de póster en tu cuarto. Estos tres. Puta madre, ¿eh? Joder. Mira que en la televisión y el cine lo woke ya se está yendo al carajo, ¿eh? Pero creo que en videojuegos vamos a tragar mierda por lo menos 2 años más, ¿eh? Puta mierda, tío. Qué cosa más horrible en cuanto a diseño. Coño, me recuerda al Sign Row, tío. Mira esos diseños, hermano. Sí, esto tiene pinta que lo va a jugar mucha gente, ¿verdad? Voy a pintar el logo de Sweet Baby en la pared, sí. En una Ediana y le tiras dardo. Puta madre, tío. Hay juegos que tú dices, coño, esto no va a triunfar, hermano. Qué cosa más fea.
Please tell me we're keeping score.
Diseñado los personajes con la ropa que tenían en el closet, no. Fueron a una feria y cogieron la ropa usada del año 70, ¿sabes?
Ascendant Infinity is coming to PC, and you can find out how to sign up for the beta by heading to www.ascendant.com.
Turn out your pockets, Ben.
No, not again. I don't have anything. So I don't have. Okay.
Later, this taste of what's to come.
About. Yeah. Am I.
Esto creo que es para móviles, ¿vale?
It's a gift. You gave it to me.
Foundation Galactic Frontier. Foundation Galactic Frontier is launching first.
IP desaprovechada.
And you can look out for more info about it and our mobile showcase in the coming months.
Okay, as we all
IP
know,
desaprovechada,
the
¿no?
Game Show has always celebrated the most exciting upcoming games, and from 2024, we're starting a Future Games Show Ones to Watch yearbook to keep track of what we're most excited about.
These games are handpicked by the Future Game Show team and represent what they believe will be the talk of the town come award season. And of course, no yearbook is complete without hyper-specific awards. For example, most likely to win the hearts of the nation.
To pick up, I think, entry into this prestigious album.
Senua's saga Hellblade 2 enters our Future Game Show Ones to Watch 2024 yearbook a whopping 7 years since the launch of Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. A story-driven action-adventure game from Cambridge developers Ninja Theory, Hellblade is memorable for its myth-infused world and unique approach to psychological horror. Protagonist Senua suffers from psychosis, represented by a cacophony of binaural voices commenting on her every move. Auditory hallucinations known in-game as the Furies.
Can you smell their fear?
He's here. Death is coming.
Look at the bones.
Death is coming.
Look at the bones. That's going to be you. That's going to be everyone.
Following its electrifying debut at the Game Awards in 2019, which involved plenty of hauntingly animated chanting, Hellblade 2 quickly shot to the top of our Ones to Watch list here at the Future Game Show. Senua seems to have found herself in command of an army of warriors in the sequel and is planning to bring the fight back to the Vikings who raided her village and killed her lover. The Furies also haunt Senua in the second game, taunting Senua about looming death and the fate of those around her as she strives to rebel against tyranny in 10th century Iceland. As well as thrilling set pieces full of nervous exploration and close shaves, Hellblade 2 features an expanded combat system. We've seen Senua with a sword in hand, dealing savage finishes, blocking brutal strikes, and dodging supernatural streams of flames. Climbing and caving through difficult environments also play a part in the experience.
Este juego va a ser un tremendo fracaso, tío. La gente lo va a odiar este juego. Porque hay tanto hype hacia él de personas que no han jugado al primero, tío. Y este juego va a ser fiel al primer juego. Con lo cual no le va a gustar a muchísima gente, tío. Por eso digo que va a ser un fracaso, en plan de... La gente no lo va a entender.
Augmented by eye-popping Unreal Engine 5 visuals. Fortunately for all of us, we won't have to wait too long to lose ourselves to this extremely exciting narrative. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 is set to launch on May 21st, 2024, and it's coming to Xbox Series X and PC.
Senua's Saga Hellblade
Se va a estrellar que te cagas, tío.
2 is coming to Xbox and PC on May 21st, 2024. It's the first game...
Ojalá me equivoque, pero yo no veo este juego triunfando. La gente tiene tanto hype por este juego que lo van a jugar, que no sé que es una especie de God of War o algo así. Y es un juego que es casi un walking simulator, por llamarlo de alguna manera, tío. Mientras que Senua sigue avanzando, va escuchando cosas y le pasan situaciones, tío. Igual que el primero. Y eso la gente no lo va a entender, tío.
To enter our fancy little yearbook with more to come later on in the show.
Let's switch gears now and check in with our friends at ES Digital Games, who have not one or two, but 3 upcoming games to show you.
Rin Delora, the whole syndicate is looking for you, and I found you first.
Your father instructed me to play this message for you. Do you want to hear it?
A message from Dad? I can't believe you knew him. I was hoping you would know where he went.
I don't. We all used to call him Stormwalker.
Where is Rin Delora now?
Kill the rebel girl and bring Rin Delora directly to me.
Qué feíto, ¿no?
It was supposed to be a routine mission. But something went terribly wrong. This is not the end.
Este está curiosito, ¿eh?
I will get to the truth. No matter what.
From far off and in close range, the alchemist battles the strange. Battlejuice Alchemist.
Thank you to ES Digital for the update on Awaken Astral Blade, Sky of Tides, and Battlejuice Alchemist. Go get them on your wish lists.
No Rest for the Wicked is the next game from Ori developers Moon Studios. So let's throw it over to the team.
Tiene una pinta de juegazo que increíble, ¿eh?
To see what we can expect from this genre-bending action RPG when it enters early access in April.
Hey, I'm Thomas Mahler. I'm the creative director at Moon Studios.
Hey, I'm Gennady, and I'm a production and technical director, and both of us are the founders of Moon.
we are working on a new project which is called No Rest for the Wicked. It's basically just my dream project, right? It's the action RPG that I always wanted to play and wanted to play for 20 years now. We're trying to create one of the best combat systems on the market. We also want to completely change how exploration is done, right? That you're not just walking around on a randomly generated flat plane. Combine that with the multiplayer aspect, combine that with all the
Este juego es tremendo, tío. Se ve precioso, ¿eh?
these quote-unquote social elements of like building the town and housing and farming and all of those things. It's the kind of game that I always wanted to see somebody making, but because they didn't make it, we are making it now.
The big thing for us to tell people is that the more you would look into No Rest for the Wicked, the more you would understand that what we're trying to do is kind of create our own mix. So we will look at any particular genre and we would take the elements from this genre that we are excited about, we put it all together into one game, and then we iterate on it. So we might take, combat inspirations from the Soul series, Monster Hunter, animation commit-driven combat, but also fighting games, things that have combos, things that have special moves, and we try to make it and tune it in our own way. Then we look at things like exploration, interconnected, multifaceted, dense level design that encourages retraversal and discovering the world. So it's really not one game in particular we're trying to necessarily follow. We're just inspired by all of these different elements from all of these different games. We put it together and try to grow it and make it into the most perfect version it can be. No Rest for the Wicked is coming to early access on Steam on April 18th.
That was the latest on No Rest for the Wicked, which will be available via Steam Early Access on April 18th. And it's coming to PlayStation and Xbox. And we've got even more exclusive details about that one in the post-show.
Definitely stick around for that. Okay, up next is a new trailer for Holston, a psychological shooter where you swap seamlessly between a top-down and third-person perspective.
Przez las? Nie ma mowy. Masz pan chociaż jakąś furę albo coś? Ubojnie to tam był bieg. Czego ty tak w takim ubojni?
Ah, ya, este está guapo, sí, es el que cambia el juego a primera persona. Bueno, en ese caso sería tercera persona. Cuando está viendo como... Y esa parte del coche, eso es nuevo, tío.
Las to inna, prawda, para kaloszy.
Holston is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC when it's ready.
We've got your first look at EV2 next, a futuristic shooter where you battle against otherworldly creatures in souped-up mech suits.
Among the ruins of a shattered Earth, humanity rallies against an overwhelming invader, waging a war for survival. Using powerful suits, humanity suddenly stands a chance against a mighty foe. Gear up. Battle to win. Earn great rewards and save humanity. Forge alliances and fight for glory. Join the fight now.
EV2 is coming to PC in early 2025.
Huddle up, fellow RPG fans. Now, I understand the long-awaited sequel to Dragon's Dogma is coming out in a matter of hours, and the excitement levels are off the hearts.
Not to make the 12-year wait any more excruciating, but our friends at Capcom have sent us a fiery trailer to prepare you for launch.
In a realm of fantasy and fate, you've existed before.
¿Cómo la ha cagado Capcom, tío?
As a chosen hero bestowed with immense power, a nefarious wielder of great magic, a conqueror of monsters. Now is the time to take your place among the worthy. Forge bonds. Gather allies. Fulfill your destiny. Go forth, Arisen. Follow thy heart to seek the truth.
Bueno, espera que esté de oferta. Que se jodan.
By the flames. That was the launch trailer for Dragon's Dogma 2, which is out tomorrow, March 22nd on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
We've got something really special for you now. Our next trailer will be accompanied by a musical performance.
Ooh, Clive and Carlac do karaoke. I was thinking we could do Eternal Flame this time.
That sounds great. Oh, the producers are shaking their heads. They'll regret this at the rap party. Anyway, instead, we're throwing it over to LA for a special performance of Home to Home from the Haunty soundtrack.
Oh, and look out for a release date announcement.
Pagan Dormancy.
We'll go into eighth note clicks at 41, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and...
Puta madre.
There was once a name that would...
Se han gastado más en la banda sonora que de los juegos, ¿sabes? Mira la mierda. Mira la mierda, tío. Juego para Dayo, tío. Ahora no, se han gastado más dinero en la banda sonora que en el juego, tío.
Thank you to everyone involved with that beautiful performance. Haunty is coming to PC, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox on May 23rd, 2024. And you can watch the full reveal trailer on the FGS YouTube channel.
Our next game follows a fiend called Beelzebub as they try to survive in a desert world ravaged by water shortage. Let's check out a brand new gameplay trailer for Sandland.
Peggy 12.
In both the bright light of day and the long dark of night, I pledge to devote my entire being to and do all in my power for this great nation of Forestland and you, its people.
Oye, ahora mismo el Kai Sid estará quedando como payaso, ¿no? ¿Os acordáis? De cómo criticó a este juego por la demo.
They're the Forestland Army.
The Forestland Army is really something else.
Starting off as the underdogs? Sounds like my kind of fight. Just you wait, Forestland Army!
I'm gonna need you to hand over that Aquanium to me.
General Croa!
Right is relative, after all. One person's right is another person's wrong.
Demons are no match for the illustrious Rosetta Brigade.
Listen, Rosetta! We can resolve this if you'll just talk to us!
Un Beyblade.
Ideals in your diary.
Aquanium!
Indeed it is! With this, our army will control the entire world!
For the sake of those lives lost, for our great patriots, I must lead you back to the path of righteousness by ridding this world of demons!
What? He's a match for the prince?
Fiend Prince, why do you lend these humans your strength?
Forget about me. Keep
Coño. Dabra, tío. Bueno, como en los japoneses, Dabura, ¿no?
I don't go by Shiva anymore, though.
Now, foul fiend! Better start begging before I run out of patience!
He's not human. Muniel is an angel.
Que decía Kaiser que no tenía historia esto. Madre mía. Qué guapo se ve.
Okay.
Sorry, that trailer was in 4D. Sandland is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on April 26th, 2024.
This next trailer is for Space Prison, a game where you break out of a galactic complex by crafting contraband, brawling inmates, and raising an army of mutant rodents.
Curioso, tío.
Are you ready to be king of the rats?
Encarcelan tu mente, no tu cuerpo.
Because Space Prison is coming to PC on April the 10th, 2024.
Now it's time to reopen the Future Game Show Ones to Watch yearbook and hand out one of our prestigious badges.
Our next entry is an open-world smuggler's tale that will have you infiltrating wretched hives,
Star Wars, ¿no?
scum, and villainy.
From a galaxy far, far away, Star Wars Outlaws speeds its way into the pages of...
Gente, hasta que he llegado, ¿vale? Me ha entrado una dormilera. Será porque me he tomado la pastilla, me está dando un poquito de sueño, ¿sabes? Perdonad, ¿vale? Bueno, gente, hasta mañana, tío. Ahora sí que sí, ya no vuelvo, ¿eh? La gente, un saludito, os quiero un montón.